I'd like to give it up for Miss Andrea Berstler.
Thank you. Good afternoon. We have, throughout the years, been taught, been sold, been pitched, yea, even indoctrinated with the idea that bigger is better. Bigger, after all, means economy of scale, efficient manufacturing, great distribution, inventory, all those great capitalist things. We've bought into this so much that we build big planes, big rigs, big boats, big computers, big, big, big. Startups are told, get big fast. Big companies get noticed. Big cities get noticed. Let's move on to bigger and better things. Bigger is better. Or is it? Enron got big. They got audited by Anderson, also big. And they failed, very big. Big computers are silly. They take up a lot of space, they take up a lot of power, they're inefficient, and they're actually rather ugly. And those big boats, yeah, we'll talk about those later. Phones have gotten smaller. Stereos have also gotten smaller. And yes, I know, televisions have gotten bigger. There's an exception to every rule. The big, the established, the kings are slowly being replaced by the nimble and the fast and the mobile. The founder and CEO of Amazon says, if your team cannot be fed by 2 pizzas, it's too big. Now, this is kind of ironic coming from Amazon, which is a behemoth company. But I think it demonstrates that he understands that the more people you get involved, the more red tape there is, the more bureaucracy there is, the more chaos there is, and the more opportunities for things to go wrong. All of those things that big companies get labeled with and called inefficient. We say we want small government. We want small schools with small classes. We want a small carbon footprint. We clamor about wanting to support small business and small community agriculture, and we build tiny houses. So why? Why is it after ages of being indoctrinated with the idea that bigger is better, do we seemingly seek out small? Well, there's some theories on that. One is because in a small company or a small organization, the CEO gets to be on the front lines, interacts with the clients, and makes the important decisions when they need to be made. Another is that in a small organization, you can greet your clients by name. You can know their preferences without some sort of wild algorithm. You see them on the street. They live in your neighborhoods. Small companies do worry about an impact, but sometimes the smallest things have the biggest impact. So why? Why is it we seek out small? This being the format that it is, you all know I'm going to come up with something beyond all of this. And I will tell you that I submit that inside of each and every one of us is a deep desire, a motivation, a driving need to be a superhero. We want to help. We want to help. We want to make an impact. And who makes a better impact than a superhero? We want it to be about connections. We don't want to be treated as a number. We don't want to treat other people as a number. We want it to be about people. We want people to count. We want relationships to count. We want to know that we have an impact. We want to see it. Organizations that understand this, that get this, forget about size. It no longer is important to them. It becomes about the focus, the mission, connecting with the people in their community, connecting with the people around them, and having an impact and getting the needs met. Size doesn't matter. If they're small, great. If they're big, doesn't matter. That's not what's important. This is really hard to do on a big stage. In a national stage, very few of us will ever have an opportunity to see impact face to face. To see that what we built makes a difference to somebody. To see that what we donate, what we contribute, makes a difference to somebody. But in this community, I submit to you this happens every day. Somebody gives and somebody else is impacted. And so my challenge to you is to think small. Be a superhero.